Hi, my name is Mark O'Dwyer. I'm CEO of Big Red Cloud. We're a developer of cloud accounting software. We're looking to raise investment capital in order to grow our business into other markets. Big Red Cloud is a simple and easy to use online accounting software. We're over 25 years in business, we've over 50,000 customers, and we're cross-vertical. That means we suit the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, because we're simple and easy to use, and we help businesses run a more profitable business. As many of you know, running a business is difficult enough without having to do the books and the accounts. I realised that early on in my career also. I'm not an accountant, I'm not a bookkeeper, and I ran into trouble. So I set about looking for a simple and easy to use solution that any small business can use, and we came up with Big Red Cloud. So over the years, we've formed relationships with certain companies such as Microsoft, Clover, West Coast, Nuapay, Caseware. Why? Because this enables us to grow our brand into new markets. Everyone out there knows what a spreadsheet looks like. So when we set about developing Big Red Cloud, we decided we'd give it a spreadsheet-esque look and feel, and also make it simple, easy to use, but also a very familiar look. We have a 60% conversion rate. That's converting a customer from free trial to paying customer. We have a very low churn rate, which is 7% per annum. We have increased EBITDA year on year, last year to this year by 223%, and net profit by 187%. 65% of our customers pay us a year in advance, and 25% pay us 3 years in advance. That means that Big Red Cloud is a very cash predictable business. The beauty of this is that it reduces the risk to your investment.
My name is Pádraig Nolan. I'm Chief Finance Officer and Product Manager for Big Red Cloud. I qualified as a chartered accountant in 1990. A couple of years later, moved into accounting software as a speciality. Mark's had a lot of experience in the accounting software market as well, and between us, we have a lot of experience we can bring to understanding customer needs and bringing that to a product in the market.
So the market for cloud accounting software is growing on a daily basis. For example, in Ireland, there's 3,500 new startups set up every month. In the UK, which is a potential new market for us, there's 44,000 new startups. Startups are key to our success because we provide a simple and easy to use accounting software package for small business owners to run a more profitable business.
We're in conversation with a company in India about a joint venture for distributing our software in India. And we're also in conversation with distributors in Malta and Cyprus because their accounting rules are very similar to what we have in the UK and Ireland. The feedback we get from customers is that they love the product because it's simple and easy to use, but not only that, they really appreciate the support they get from our support team because it's not just about the product, it's about how we support the product. So some feedback we've had on the mobile app recently by customers is that they love it. For example, a customer can be on the road dealing with their customers, doing repairs, for example, and they can produce an invoice on the spot, email it to the customer there and then. So they make it very easy to run their business.
So what will we use your investment for? We plan to add new customers, do some research and development, and drive the brand home in new countries.
We have a lot of experience in digital marketing and how to acquire customers digitally and through other methods. And we know we can take that experience to other markets and drive customer growth and acquisition in those new markets.
Big Red Cloud invests in research and development to stay ahead of the market. We're currently working on a banking module which will integrate Big Red Cloud bank account with all European banks. So what does an investor get for their money? They get shares in a very successful business that has a very strong management team, that has a predictable cash flow, that has a very high customer retention rate, and that is growing at a rate of 20% per annum.
We've got a product that we released 5 years ago. It's seeing significant growth. It's poised to take advantage of increased sales in the SaaS accounting space, and therefore the increase in sales will lead to an increase in the value of the investment over time.
An investor will potentially get their money back through a trade sale, through a potential IPO, or through the company buying back your shares. As an investor, you're probably wondering, will you be paid dividends? The company has not paid dividends in the past, but it is something that we would like to consider in the future. You won't be just investing in Big Red Cloud. Your investment will also go into Big Red Book, our accounting product, Big Red Book Payroll, our payroll product. This minimizes your risk because not only are you investing in one company, but you're getting an investment in all three.
What's exciting about this investment is that we have a big opportunity in the cloud accounting space where there is big growth, and we're seeing that growth in our numbers to date.
An investor will get shares and ownership in a very solid growing business. with predictable cash flows, 90% recurring revenues, and a very low customer churn rate.
It's a very safe investment, gone through many iterations of accounting software and culminating in this cloud software. We believe it will be a big success.
We chose Big Red Cloud because it is easy for the treasurers to use. They are volunteers, so some have very little accounting experience.
Big Red Cloud has had a positive effect on our practice. We see all the benefits that are brought to bear now in the economies of time being used, where we have seen a drastic reduction in the amount of time spent on basic accounting functions.
We get 43% of recommendations from accountants in practice, and that's because they know when our software goes into their client accounts, it works. Not only does it work, if their client does have an issue, they know that their client will ring us and they will get sorted by our telephone support people.